Wednesday, right? Thursday. Somewhere here we discussed. Now, price has reclaimed the range. So on the high time frame, you can easily say that the range that we have been trading for more than 100 days, 135 days, we are back. So again, keep two things in mind. Draw your premium and discount this zone. You are going to be a buyer under the 50% and you're going to be a seller above. Keep things simple. Buy at the lows, sell at the highs, still we are trading in the range. Don't overcomplicate things. Just stick to the basics. Yep. We are willing to buy at the discount zone and we are willing to sell at the supply until and unless we see either a break of range, either below or above. We are not going to do anything else. So mid-range is a key rejection level in a range. So I discussed that mid-range is the point where I would be selling. Here I have placed my long limits for demand, and we have daily demands as well, right? This is the zone I'm waiting for price to come so we can long towards the highs. This is the plan. Nothing to worry about the dump right here. Usually after you see a 25-30% rally, you can expect prices to have a little retest, and this retest is a good rejection, a good entry zone. Place your long limits, right? There's some R4 demand here. I place my first limit there, stops at this low. And TP remains at the high, which is the all-time high, or you could start taking partials at the first supply, then these equal highs, and then all the way to the all-time high. This is the play that I'm currently looking at. If you want to take a short position, what should be the structure on BTC? We break this down somewhere here, consolidate, go for the supply, and then short towards 59,112, and then you can see a long play. Just two levels, don't overcomplicate. Right, mark 59,112 on your range low and 73,881 at the high, and play on the range till we trade inside it. Now, secondly, we're going to be a seller above this. Playing the range, similar to that, we are expecting some downfall here. 3305 is the first target, and then you have 3200. 3200, it's a good long buying zone, long, or you can say a buying level. Target remains 4,000, or you could target the all-time high as well. Right. This is the plan for the market right now. We are going to be longing the retest of 59,000, right? Nothing to worry about the dump of going to 59K. Now, what you will see as we approached 66,000, 65,000, everyone was too bullish on the markets. Everyone was calling only all-time high now. In the markets like this, you don't carry emotions. You have a rejection level, you take a TP there. Similar to that, when we retest 59,112, everyone will start calling for 52K, 48K, 49K. That's the decision point you won't be able to make when there are emotions in place. So the plan for BTC right now. And Ethereum, I have not on the list. I will go over the coins that are on my list before, and then you guys can let me know. So not, we're in this range, retest, bounced, broke below, reclaimed the range. Now we are awaiting a retest. I will be a buyer here at 0.013270. Then you have Ondo. this point of control, right? Ideally, I would like that it starts consolidating here while BTC keeps going down and they align and it fills at aligned point that is going to be uh, when BTC at 59K and this comes at 0.9984 or this point of control. Then we have Pepe. Now, Pepe, I have placed my limits. I will send the signal after the stream of these limits. So for Pepe, this is the call. We are waiting for prices to break this down, retest, consolidate here, dip below, reclaim, and then pump towards the range. Even if it comes to 0.0103, start buying for the spot zone. It is the best level you could get, right? This zone. Best spot buying for futures, I have my limits a little low to find a better entry. And if BTC starts, gives a proper flush, you can see alts going even further down. So this is the setup for Pepe. Let's use the premium discount. We have the entry in the discount. So Bong short was running. Yep, it is. Right. I moved my stops BE. The limits, the setup and the idea was shared in the last stream. We were watching either this demand to long or this supply to short. The reasoning behind is simple. We have this range. Rejections, 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 rejection again. And we had a supply here. So just shorted based on that. We have a daily demand here. If in case it comes there, I would be a buyer right here. And again, targeting the range. Now, do you see how I'm keeping things simple and just playing with the range, nothing else? That's the easiest thing you could do. We have Doge. Recently, I shared the long, but later I realized that if BTC actually dumps, we can see it going to 0.11309. This retest, reclaim, this is going to be the long trigger, not now. We were long somewhere here, which was ideally not the best area. So immediately I closed it in a little profits or B break even. And now waiting for price to come to 0.11309, reclaim this, and this is the trigger to long right here. This is the plan for Doge. Then we have Solana. Oh, I missed the short. Wow. Never mind. Yep. So I'm willing to long 143.780. This was a short play that I missed. It actually never tapped the alert, I guess. Yep. It missed the alert. So I had the zone in mind to build a short on Solana towards 143. Unfortunately, we have missed that. But longs look ideal at 143.780. Let's see what we have on INJ. Now we had this previous range. We retested, bounced here, retest again, deviation inside, bounce. Now I'm waiting for a small correction right till here and then continuation up. This is the target for short term 33. This is a great spot by around 23, 24, and 20. 20 to 23 is the best buying level. That would give you easy 38, 40% move. So all keep in mind INJ for now. This is a key zone 23.8. A retest here, a little deviation below reclaim, best buying on INJ here with the easy 30 to 40% move. Keep INJ on your list. Then we have TRU. Okay, there you have this position. Right. Similar to this, I'm waiting for this SR level to test, right? And long here towards this range high, and we have a supply there as well, right? So these are some coins on my list that I have personally, I want to long them, right? This is the watch list I do have. If anyone wants to take a screenshot, you can them. And let me know if you have any queries or you find some setup on this as well. I would be taking chart requests now. You guys can let me know in the chat. Let's find some pairs so we can get off. Coins that you should analyze right now. Potentially find some setups. Please check AVAX. We had AVAX on the list. The charts and start from the highest time frame going over to the lowest lower time frame. I find a key level here, 22.779, aligned with the weekly demand zone as well. And then what is the resistance zone? 32, and then we have 49. So this is our high time frame levels. Let's go on daily and refine the levels. Here is 31.145, and this is 50, right? This was the previous range. Just look at this fake out, right? The fake deviation convincing buyers to jump in while the players sold here. Price flush down, consolidate, flush. Now, ideally, what you should be looking for is prices to make this a rounded bottom, get back above 31.145, and then you can see a push towards 50. This is going to be the ideal spot buy, like the lowest buy. Now, the second thing comes here is if you buy after a reclaim or you just buy on the support. Now, the first support is 22.799, which is being held well. But in case BTC decides to puke here, what do we have next? What do we have? We have some sort of command here. Yep, so you can say this zone to be exact, 17 and 16. I don't think so. This support will be lost. Max we could do is just come here, back reclaim up, and then reject again, reclaim, and something like this. That's what I think. But as long as 22.799 is held, nothing to be bearish about. We are going to reclaim 31.145 and then pump all the way towards 50 zone. In case it is lost and we have a structure somewhere like this, prices drop, consolidate, retest, have a rejection, then you can see it going towards 17, 18, reclaim back above, rejection here at 31. This reclaim should be the ideal level, 31.145. Now, observing this price action, can you say that, okay, you think that AVAX needs some more time to consolidate and build a proper structure before running again? Does that make sense to you? Have these similar structures, either they have pumped higher and are waiting or consolidating and need some time to consolidate and then start the move. Similar to this on AVAX, you can see this move coming in, but it will take time. And it shows mostly probably the last quarter of 2024, we would be seeing the pump. right? Are you clear on this, AVAX? Guys, give me a minute. I have to take it. That you want me to chart? Give me some pairs in the chart so I can chart them. HTT. I think I charted it previously as well. The supply, we have this mid range. Now we could go for 0.478 level. Let's go on the low time frame and find some sort of setup. Now, this trendline liquidity is huge right here. So potentially, if we find some sort of structure, we could short it towards 0.478. Somewhere on the retest, let's find any low time frame supply here. Now, if we get a structure like this, we break this low. Come for a retest for this R1 supply, I would be this here, right? Targeting first TP would be ideally this zone. Then we have this rejection level and then all the way to this level, right? So for now, waiting for a breakdown of this previous low, I would place my alerts here. So I get notified if we dump. The stops would be this high ideally. Then we could look for the play. What's up, bro? I'm good. How are you? Let's do TI. TI is going towards the daily demand. This is the zone 5.59. We are going to be there sooner or later. You can adjust your demand according to the level, and I can say that this breaks down. R1 closes below. This is the supply to short. Price comes back here, shorted towards the daily demand. Now, what is the level there? 6.2718. Right? Give me closes 1 hour below this. Retest this. The daily demand is your target. Did you look at BTC? Yes, I did in the start. I'll just go over again. So I discussed on the previous stream as well that once we reclaim our first stopping level is this mid range. This is the daily supply here. And for now, we are getting rejected of the supply, waiting for prices to come to 59,112. Our daily demand sits there and our R4 demand sits there as well. That's where I would be willing to long BTC and some alts that are on the list. Pepe is one of them. I have placed my limits here at this daily demand zone. This is the Pepe long plan. My bond short is running, right, targeting this daily, this R4 demand. Then we have Solana. We are waiting for 143 zone, right? That's what we were discussing. Anything to explain? Any charts? Anything? Can we look at those? Sure, let's show. Look, see, quite brief. Now going to that. We have this low to take out. Okay, I'm not a bear, right? Some of you started saying about me being too bearish on the markets. If BTC is at a rejection zone, why would I be bullish? Just a question, right? If I'm expecting a breakdown, that is on the chart, not what I could decide. So if this is somewhere in the mid range, right here, we had a good rejection of this zone. We had this daily supply too. Low time frame structure. What do we have there? We had this alpha supply. Broke down here. At least target 5.609. If we get this, move your stops to entry at this level. Take TP here and TP here if you are willing to play a short play. And for spot, let's find a good level. Yeah, that's a good zone 5. 5 is a key. SR level 2. Right, this is a good zone. Anything under this box is going to be a good area to accumulate spot. Somewhere like this, come here, deviate, and this bump towards highs. AGI or any other. Is this that AGI you're talking about? All right. Okay. Be the key level, like it needs to hold that. Then you have zone 0.11, and then you have a room to dump, right? Ideally, what you should be looking to see if you're willing to buy, price goes back here. If it retests without giving this low and just taps this and goes like this, and we have a structure shift, enter on whatever the demand is formed, that is going to give you a good move. In case, the most ideal case, as BTC keeps dumping, wait. As BTCs keep dumping, you can see prices go deep here. Take out the people that have stops under this low. Reclaim this. This is a good spot buy that could give you this range move. Even if you TP till this supply, that's almost a 2x, right? So a good pair to keep in mind after we have reclaimed the range. Whatever this low is formed, that is going to be your SM and your TP at the side. So it will take time, but it can give you a great setup. Good. Guys, any question regarding anything? I hope most of the things we discussed should be clear right now. And you have the plan, you know what to do when the markets come at your levels. You know that market is going to come to your level, but the point is, will you be willing to press the button or not? When you had the time to sell at the top, you didn't, thinking price will break through and go to the all-time high straight. Market humbles you. All right, let's call it off then. I am a little busy today. Had to go somewhere, so session is being short for today. But I went over through things quickly. What you can expect, the coins that I'm looking at. This is my watch list. At the right, you can take a screenshot if you want and take trades based on your own. If you have any questions, feel free to tag me in chat or DM me if you need any sort of help. Right? Thank you guys. Thanks for tuning up. See you guys next week, Thursday. Till then, take care. Have a profitable week ahead. Thank you.